In today's world, success no longer belongs to the smartest people, or even the most talented. Success now belongs to those who can protect their minds, who can think deeply in a world built to distract them, who can enter a state of intense focus while everyone else is drowning in noise. This is the central message of Deep Work by Cal Newport, a message that has become more urgent than ever. We live in the age of constant notifications, infinite scrolling, endless tasks, and fragmented attention. The modern world has turned distraction into a lifestyle, and without realizing it, we've adapted. We jump from one app to another. We interrupt ourselves almost every minute. We never let our minds settle long enough to create something meaningful. Slowly, then quickly, then brutally, our ability to concentrate has collapsed. But here's the surprising truth. There are people today, ordinary people, who are producing extraordinary results. Students who finish in 3 hours what others take 12 to do. Writers who complete books in months instead of years. Coders who build entire systems in a fraction of the time. Creators who build businesses from their bedrooms. And when you look closely, they all share one skill, a skill that is becoming rarer, a skill that the future will reward more and more, the ability to work deeply. Deep work is the state in which your mind becomes sharp, calm, and intensely focused, where your thoughts clear up and your productivity explodes. It's when you get so immersed in your task that hours pass like minutes. It's where your best ideas appear. It's where breakthroughs happen. It's where masterpieces are created. But before we learn how to reach this state, we need to understand something else. Most of us are stuck in shallow work. Shallow work is everything that keeps us busy, but not productive. Endless emails, scrolling, checking messages, refreshing apps, switching between tasks, doing 100 small things and finishing none of them. Shallow work makes you feel active, but it keeps you at the surface of your potential. Deep work pulls you below the noise, into the place where real transformation begins. But if deep work is this powerful, why is it so rare today? Because the modern world has accidentally created the perfect environment for distraction. Our phones are designed to hijack our attention. Algorithms reward impulsive behavior. Businesses depend on keeping you online, and your brain, like any muscle, adapts to what you do the most. If you train it to jump every 10 seconds, it will lose the ability to sit still. Deep work becomes impossible when the mind no longer knows how to be quiet. But the good news, the incredible news, is that focus is trainable. Just like a muscle, it grows stronger when you practice it deliberately. And this is where the true value of deep work appears. The book doesn't just explain the problem, it gives you the path to escape it. Imagine waking up each morning with clarity instead of chaos. Imagine finishing important tasks in hours instead of days. Imagine being able to study with full concentration, work without interruptions, create without fear, think without noise. Imagine having a mind that is steady, powerful, and disciplined. That is what deep work unlocks. But to reach this state, you must understand a crucial truth. Motivation is not enough. Waiting to feel inspired will not save you. Deep work is built on habits, rituals, and systems, not feelings. The first step is structuring your day so you are not at the mercy of distractions. Blocking time for deep work. Training your brain to tolerate boredom. Reducing the amount of shallow tasks that drain your energy. Creating environments where your focus can survive. Because focus is not just something you do, it is something you protect. You protect it by controlling your environment, by limiting your digital noise, by saying no more often, by guarding your mind the way you would guard something precious. And once you enter deep work, once you feel the quiet, Once your mind starts sinking below the surface, you will understand something profound. This, this state, is how humans were meant to think. The clarity, the immersion, the sense of progress, the feeling of mastery. This is where your potential lies. When you practice deep work consistently, you will start noticing changes everywhere. Your work becomes sharper, your memory improves, your creativity increases. You feel less anxious, less rushed, less overwhelmed. You become more intentional with your time. You stop reacting and start directing. You produce more in a few focused hours than others produce in entire days. This is not magic. This is not luck. This is the power of a trained, disciplined mind. A mind that is no longer controlled by noise, but guided by purpose. And when you can do that, when you can consistently enter this state, you become dangerous in the best way possible, because deep workers will dominate the future. As automation grows, as competition increases, as artificial intelligence advances, those who cannot focus will slowly sink, while those who can work deeply will rise to the top. Deep work is not simply a productivity method, it is a competitive advantage, a life philosophy, a personal transformation, a reclaiming of your own mind. And now, the choice is yours. You can live like everyone else, checking notifications every 10 minutes, multitasking, feeling busy but empty, exhausted but unproductive. Or you can decide, starting today, to train your mind for depth, to give yourself the gift of real focus, to silence the noise, to step into your full potential, to build a life of clarity, mastery, and meaning. Deep work will not just change how you work, it will change who you become. And if you commit to it, if you truly commit, you will build a mind capable of creating extraordinary things. Because in a shallow world, a deep thinker shines like a lighthouse,